Alright guys, Honor just announced the brand new Magic V6, the foldable, which is extremely thin, super lightweight, but this time they really focus on pushing durability to the next level. And I mean, we saw some pretty crazy stuff here today. So first up, let's just jump right into it. The first thing that they did was actually tether this to a pull bar, where you could see people just lifting themselves up with all that, just to show how strong that steel hinge is, and of course it didn't break. But that wasn't enough. Honor even tethered it to a car, a Ferrari no less, and tried to actually drag it along, which it also did. But they didn't stop there. They actually went and pulled a 1.25 ton aeroplane. No, it's not a toy plane, it's an actual real plane. And for the record, no pun intended, they also had the Asia Records team over there to actually get this verified and done. So they actually dragged the plane for a couple of meters, and you guys could see the phone itself was tethered once again, and of course it did not break or crack. So it's only telling one thing, the phone itself is going to be super durable, and of course you're not going to do these extreme things at home, but rest assured, the whole idea here is just to let you know that it's a pretty strong foldable. Now it's worth highlighting that all this is thanks to the brand new super steel material that we have for the hinge over here, extremely strong. Even if you open and close the device all the time, like really a lot of times, this has actually been tested by SGS to fold up to 500,000 times without having any issues, so you'll be pretty good with that. But more importantly, if you actually look down the middle, the crease itself is even less noticeable compared to before. So that's going to be great over that. Furthermore, Honor is using an ultra tough UTG flexible glass for the inner display that again makes it even more durable. Now a little bit more on the outer display, because that's actually the thing that you might be looking at a lot of the time. So this time I noticed that the anti-reflective coating on it is actually working. So I was actually out and about under the sun, and you could see the way it actually reflects light is very different as to how a normal phone would. The screen itself looks clearer, and again it's going to help a lot if you are just looking at your screen besides some light sources. Other than that, the durability aspect of the front display has also been improved, not just in terms of drop impacts, but also in terms of its scratch resistance. So again, we were able to try out some real life demo at the briefing, and this is where we actually had this gun with those really thick, strong, harsh kind of brushes, where we actually tried to add pressure and try to scratch the glass panel, but everything turned out pretty smooth. Now you might again think that this is a gimmick, but I noticed that when I first took the phone out of the box, there wasn't even a pre-applied screen protector. So I guess Honor must be pretty confident with how scratch resistant it is. Now moving on, another really important protection that it has here is actually the IP68 and IP69 rating, which basically means that you can submerge the phone into 1.5 meters of water, say for example, if your phone so happened to fall into the pool, and it can also withstand water jet splashing at it. So it's pretty much covered from that aspect, and this rating is not very common on a lot of foldables today. Now finally, like I said at the beginning, it's extremely thin, very lightweight. So not just thin when it's unfolded, but also thin when it's folded. So yeah, you can expect this super slim foldable that's coming real soon to be extremely durable. Again, if you're looking to get yourself a brand new foldable, you want the latest hardware, but you also want it to be extremely durable and resistant towards any kind of accidents that might happen, well, I would say maybe wait for the Honor Magic V6 to launch. So with that said, do stay tuned for the full review. The Honor Magic V6 is coming real soon. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend ahead. Do take care, stay safe, and bye bye.